We have our Vice President of South Sudan National Olympic Committee, Marin is here. We have the legal advisor of Olympic Committee, Justice Robert Benjamin. We have from the Central Bank someone, and we have Uchum, the other Secretary of Finance, is online in his office, but I think it's getting difficulties to connect. We have from NOC, the mayor of the board is Stephen Camilo, and Michael, and Martin, and Joseph Petia. And Paul Isaac is in Canada, is online, is our expert, Olympic expert, is in Canada now online. And we are hoping that Uchum from Minister of Finance and the Secretary for Planning will be online in a few minutes. So you can introduce us. Achil also is, Achil Malik is also online. His place is also a national expert on sport and youth developmental projects. So you can go ahead, Gihad, on your side.
From my side here, it's me, Gihad Hamza, present Karari Foundation in Sudan and California as well. And Mr. Marin, you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I have Mr. Marin here in my left hand from Austria, from Vienna. He is the financial chief of Nikola Tesla Foundation. And in my right side, there is the president, Mr. Goran, the president of Nikola Tesla Foundation. And go ahead, Mr. Goran, and introduce your guest and who you have there.
So over here in office with me, it's Mr. Ausbrook from the United States, Mr. Dejan from Belgrade, and Mr. Dejan Jeremic from Belgrade. That's our partner and in the work over here.
Okay, sounds good. Welcome guys from South Sudan, and welcome guys from Canada and Australia. I'm glad to have this meeting up, and we are very excited to see our group in Juba as soon as possible. Me and Mr. Goran, we work hard for this project to be done for the last 7 years, and the Youth Development Center is not just a dream. No, it is real, and it is something I don't want to talk about a lot, but the presentation and when my people, they come down and we put everything on table, I think the youth in Sudan, they're going to be really proud of us, and everyone in Sudan is going to be proud of us. For me and for my people, South of Sudan or North of Sudan is the same. All of us, we call Sudan because we are Sudanese. And why I choose South of Sudan? Because the one hand or the white hand is coming up. This project is Mr. Tong hand, and he's the one who's in belief in this project, and he's the one in belief in our effort to bring up this project in Sudan. We are here to discuss many issues about the agenda of this meeting. The first one, the Youth Development Center agenda, and why my people, they coming down to Sudan. And the other one, the sport facilities of South of Sudan, what we accept and what we hear from Mr. Tong about it. And we are here to help, not just by finance, not just by our experience, not just by our relationship. No, we are here to help by all the power we do have to develop the youth in Sudan and support the youth in Sudan and Africa as well. So I'm going to give this opportunity to Mr. Marin to start and talk about the financial situation and what we need exactly from South of Sudan government to help us and support us to get this project done as soon as possible in South of Sudan. South of Sudan is going to be the headquarters of this project and running up to Africa. From South of Sudan, we go South Africa. So the main gate of this project is going to be in Juba. Go ahead, Mr. Marin, introduce yourself and let the gentleman why we are traveling to South Sudan.
Gentlemen, thank you very much, firstly, for the trust, and thank you for the opportunity for the second time, basically, to be introduced and to have the first say here. Finance is, firstly, maybe a few lines. My background is finance. I headed a department in the bank for public finance, so I'm quite familiar with development of public interests and financing of public projects, which is state and state-related projects. However, not in Africa, but in Europe, South and Southeast Europe, out of Austria, Vienna. Furthermore, my background is family offices, so it's not only debt finance, it's as well equity finance. And I was invited via Goran. Thank you very much, Goran, for the trust as well. I hope you can hear me. If not, please raise your hands. To structure and to give insights in how to set up and how to finance these kind of projects. Finance is the first and is the last step as well. Finance is only a bridge. So we distinguish between projects which are self-financing themselves and the others who need not only startup help, but need constant subsidies and constant finance. So we have to distinguish between one thing which is only a start for finance, and then you have income on the local level, and then you don't need any banks to further finance the project. And we distinguish between those kind of investments and those kind of projects which constantly need funding and subsidies of the state in order to stay alive and be alive.